Good morning, OHS. Today is Monday, December 3rd. We're a little later than what we usually are because we have a late start today. But we have staff development, K-12 dismissal still at 2:30. JV wrestling at Ponk at 4. Junior high home with Ord at 6. C-team girls and boys basketball at Bass at 6:30 p.m. and at Booster Club meeting at 7 p.m.
Tomorrow, Tuesday, there's an FCCLA meeting, 7 through 12 at 7 p.m.
For Wednesday, that is not correct. The winter pitchers are actually Thursday. The booster meeting is at 6 p.m.
Thursday, sports. I'll leave that for the sports guys.
Friday is wrestling duels at Columbus at 10:30 a.m. State 1X, I don't think we made it for that. No, I'll leave the basketball for the other guys. OHS, the student council, is running a food drive that starts today and will go through the 13th of December. There will be a large competition between the high school and elementary over who brings the most cans. If the high school wins, Mr. Fisher will dance with the dance team at halftime of the varsity boys basketball game on December 18th. There are many competitions between the grades of each school as well. If your grade brings the most cans, you brought 15 items or more in cans or boxes, 15 packs of ramen, equals one item. Then if you will be dismissed early at 12 o'clock instead of 1:30 on a final day before winter break. Stay tuned for updates in your email and or in the intercom each morning for the rankings of each class. Also be ready for Christmas at OHS in a few weeks.
State wrestling tickets orders have been extended to Monday, December 3rd, which is today. Please get them into Mrs. Ludwig right away Monday morning. Thank you.
Juniors and seniors, you should be selling your post-prom tickets. Remember, the more you sell, the better your post-prom will be. They are due back to Miss Pongratz or Mrs. Dean December 5th, and that is Wednesday. I think that is it for our announcements. We're going to go on over to our weather. If it says it's 21 degrees, it feels like 9, so I guess make sure you start with your winter coat because I don't think we're going to get warmer days now. Supposed to have a 12-mile-an-hour wind out of the north, gusts up to 19, so it's going to be pretty chilly today. Don't sound like it's going to get too warm, so be careful when you're driving because this probably will be slick.
It looks like it's the highest right now, 21 degrees, and it'll get colder during the night. Be cloudy. It'll be partly cloudy at 16 degrees Fahrenheit.
For tomorrow, Tuesday, the high for tomorrow is 28 degrees. Wednesday is 27. Then it gets pretty cold for Thursday and Friday, 18 and 19. So it's not going to get too warm this week at all. I don't think it's going to get above freezing. So I think that is it for our weather. We're going to go on over to a lunch menu. Today is, we don't have a new one. I don't think so. 1 second. December 3rd, yes we do.
We have home-style scalloped potatoes with ham with a dinner roll, a cheeseburger, fajita salad with tortilla chips, turkey combo deli wrap, and for our vegetables, green beans, and the fruit and veggie bar with the 3 choices of milk.
I think that is it for our lunch menu for today. Today is Make a Gift Day. So I guess if you're still looking for stuff for Christmas, make a gift. Roof over your head day. So I guess if you want to buy a house and have a roof over your head, go ahead.
Walt Disney Day. Pretty good day to go to Florida, especially with the weather outside.
Oh yeah. Still Blue Christmas month. Disability Day. So I think that's it. On this day on Earth, 1586, Sir Thomas Harriot introduces potatoes to England from Colombia. I'll give you a small one. Do this one.
In 1989, Soviet President Mikhail Gorbachev and U.S. President George H.W. Bush declared the Cold War over. Pretty interesting.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think that is it for our announcements. We're going to toss it over to the sports.
Anson Insurance has been in the O'Neill area since 1979, and they've strongly supported the community and O'Neill athletic programs ever since. They offer home, auto, life, health, and crop insurance. They have a friendly staff and are willing to answer any questions you might have. Stop in at 203 East Douglas or call 402-336-4330.
Hello, I'm Dennis.
And I'm Ty.
And welcome back to your sports this lovely Monday. On Monday, December 3rd, we have our JV wrestling invite at Ponca at 4 p.m. Our junior high girls basketball will be playing here against Ord at 6. Our high school C team, girls and boys, will be playing at Bassett at 6:30.
And for Tuesday and Wednesday, no scheduled events, sporting events that is. But for Thursday, we have our junior high girls basketball home with Burwell starting here at 6:30 p.m. I'm assuming 7th grade or B team, I don't know what they're doing this year, will be first. And then the 8th grade or A team will be after.
And on Friday, we have our wrestling duels at Columbus at 10:30 a.m. Our JV and varsity girls basketball game at Hardington Cedar Catholic at 4:30 p.m.
Girls and boys both.
Yes. And State 1X. And that'll be it for local sports. Oh, that's sad right there. Kicking on over to national news. I guess the one thing that I guess it didn't really surprise me, but the Packers firing their head coach.
Yeah, what was the reasoning? Wasn't winning enough?
Yeah, I guess so. The Bulls also fired their head coach because they're like, what, 5-1400?
Yeah, somewhere around there. I know you're paying though, being a Clippers fan, still checking up on them every now and again.
But I mean, Blake Griffin's doing pretty good actually.
Yeah, I'm happy for him with the Pistons. He is. This is like probably one of his best years since I'd say his first couple of rookie years when he got a lot of fame from dunking and stuff.
I don't want to say that he's carrying the team, but he's the only one balling out there in Detroit. Andre Drummond's there too, but
he's just a big presence. I feel like kind of like a DeAndre Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
You can get like 15 rebounds a game. And that's about it.
I saw he had a game-winning, a three-pointer for the game.
Andre Drummond?
No, Blake.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's been working on his outside shot a lot.
But
I was watching an interview on him, and shout out to Sean Evans through the Hot Ones. I watch him a lot. Since I know he's probably watching. But I was watching the interview with him and Blake Griffin that came out, and he was saying how Blake Griffin totally redid his shot completely, since he was tired of not making or being any kind of outside threat at all.
But he can't hit a three. He showed.
It's gotten better.
But there was 4 seconds left, and he's dribbling, did a crossover and whatnot. Pulls up in his face 3 feet behind the three-pointer at the buzzer. There's 0.3 seconds left. But I was like, okay, Blake. Okay, Blake.
You need more than just dunk now.
Yeah, I know.
Did you see the Giants and Bears game this weekend?
The fight?
No, it was just the game. It was a good game. The Giants.
I saw Odell threw another touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Dude, he threw that thing too. Yeah. He threw that far.
I saw this thing that said Odell has 2 40-yard touchdown passes, or 40 or longer, and Eli Manning has 0 for the season. But I was watching that game. That was a good game. The Giants led the whole game until the end, and then they tied it up. It was crazy going to overtime, and then in the last, in overtime, the Giants, I don't know what defensive back it was, but he was a good
Eli. Eli Apple doesn't play for them anymore.
I don't know who it was, but it was a really good play.
Dove and
yeah, it was a good play.
I didn't know that was overtime.
Yeah, that was overtime.
I just saw it was oh my gosh, I can't remember. Jenkins? Was it Janoris? No, he doesn't play for them.
I don't know.
But yeah, they said he makes a game-saving swat.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was an overtime.
Did you watch that, how the Bears scored to get in overtime too? A double reverse pass.
What?
Yeah, they had a wingback come through one side, then the other wingback, he tossed it up to the other wingback, come back to the other side, and toss it in the end zone.
That's probably really confusing to people who do not watch football.
Yeah. I would try to explain it, but it'd be more confusing.
Yeah. Looks like. I saw on SportsCenter Snapchat yesterday. I can't remember who it was or what team, but someone was getting really heated with the refs in the hallway going back to the locker room after the game. He was getting in his face and screaming at him. I was like, oh my goodness! It wasn't a usual when players get mad at
refs. It was actually.
It was real beef. He was screaming at him. I was like, oh my goodness.
Did you see the Vince Carter and Russell and Westbrook.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That's I was like, dang, you don't see like Vince like getting
I know.
200 people too. But I feel like Russell, that's kind of like his part of like
Yeah.
part of his game, just I don't know, getting in people's skin. Well, he explained the cradle the baby thing. I don't understand it though. Didn't he say it like whenever you ever seen him do that when he celebrates like cradles the baby?
Who? Russ?
Yeah, he explained
No.
it one time. He'll like point at the bench and like cradle the baby. I think it's like tell him he's a rookie or something. But I don't know, like a young blood.
I don't know. I remember. I know James Harden when he dunks, he like holds his nose and pretend he's bleeding because of high altitude.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of funny, but it's kind of.
Yeah, well, Russell explained it, or Westbrook explained it one time, like why he does. He like does like this, and like points at the bench. I'm like, okay. I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure that's all we have. I hope you guys had a safe weekend playing Pokemon Go for their community day.
Yeah,
I know
amen,
I
brother.
had fun. I had
Put it
fun.
up.
But now I think that is it for our sports today. Next, we're going to kick it on over to Faith for her Student of the Week.
Torpin's Rodeo Market is located in the heart of O'Neill and has everything your family needs to stay full and happy. Torpin's always keeps their shelves stocked with fresh produce and also offers goods from local producers. Their weekly bankroll drawing offers a chance to win cash every time you shop. And every spring they give back to the community by giving away multiple senior scholarships. Torpin's Rodeo Market, the friendliest store in town and your only home-owned food store.
Alright, and welcome back to Student of the Week. Our Student of the Week actually was not able to join us this week because of the shortened schedule today. He had to get to class.
What do you mean? I'm right here, Faith.
No, Ty, no.
Sorry.
Alright, and this week was Christopher Jennings. Christopher recently performed in the NMEA All-State Band. He may be the first OHS band member to ever partake in the band as a sophomore in the past 20 years. Only Shay Lingenhanger had made the All-State Band. In addition to this, Christopher has also had to juggle basketball, one acts, and a piano competition in Michigan, so he's been quite the busy student around here. He wasn't the only one nominated, though. There was also Amaya Dinslagi. She deserves to be Student of the Week because she's always helping others out when needed. Whenever other students drop things, Amaya is right there to pick them up. She's always a kind and positive person who always makes other people's day. There's also Mackenzie Parks. Mackenzie is a great part of the O'Neill High School. She's an amazing student who puts in a lot of effort in all of her homework to achieve great grades. She also participates in many activities throughout the year. When students walk through the hallways, you can always see Mackenzie with a smile on her happy face and always thrilled to be at school. And I think that'll be it for our Student of the Week segment, but make sure you nominate for the next coming week.
Watch the ice, Chris.